Hey everybody, welcome back to Caroline's Closet. I just got back, well actually these were from yesterday. I just pulled them in out of the car. My tiny little thrift haul from Goodwill. I had almost exactly 20 minutes to spare to get home in time to take my daughter to an event at her school. And so what better way to spend it than to see what I could find in less than 20 minutes in Goodwill. So I ended up spending $52. It was $51 something, and then I always let them round up for the cause of the day or whatever they're asking for money for. And those are the things I got, with the most expensive item being $5.99. I think that was two different $5.99s. I think those were both curling irons or curlers. And then this one was half off, so a $9 item that I got in there. Their tag of the day was yellow, so anything with a yellow tag I got for half off. And I kind of went in there with a plan that I was going to hit up my favorite sections until I found something really good, and then I was going to move on to the next section, because I tend to get really leisurely with my thrifting. So I did not get a lot of clothes this time, but I'm going to start with those clothing items. These are Born shoes. They were technically the most expensive pre-discount item. They were wanting $8.99, so I got them for $4.50. I probably would not have spent the $9 on them, even though Born are fast flippers for me. But they are an easy, quick, probably $25. They don't really look like they've got much wear at all. So they're super cute, fun, orange color, springy sandals. So there's that. And then the only other clothing item, I believe, is this. The dress section tends to be one of my stops that I spend a lot of time sifting through every outfit, every dress in there. This is actually not a dress. It is a jumpsuit, full-length jumpsuit, but it is, if I can get to the tag, here we go, Elevenses, which is an Anthropologie brand. And I have sold Elevenses before, shirts and I think even a pair of pants or two. Never a really cool jumpsuit, but I believe I've sold 3 pieces from this brand in the past. It may be more, but I can think of at least 3. And they all sold really fast, and they weren't this cool. So I couldn't find any damages or anything. I will inspect it a little better now that I'm home. But at a bare minimum, I'll get at least like $30 for that, and most likely closer to $70 is what I'm hoping for. But they had it $6.99, and so that's what I spent on that one, I think. Or maybe I'll have to look at the receipt again. They might have just charged me their $4.99 dress price on that. So then let me look over here real quick at the obvious ones. This guy was the first thing I saw when I walked in the door. You just turned to my right and headed towards the book section, and this was sitting right in front of the books staring at me, and it just looked really cool. So they were asking $6.99, which is what I paid for this, and I was able to open this one. Normally I can't get into their boxes, but I was able to peek in just enough to see that it looks like there is the actual device, there is a power cord, and there are these cards. I will definitely test this out. I think I can get between $40 and $60 for it, especially in this nice condition, as long as it works. It is $19.98, so in Etsy terms, I can call this vintage, anything over 20 years. And I don't know much about it, but it might even be something for my 7-year-old and I to test out together, just to have a little educational fun together. It says 8 and up, but she's pretty smart. So. So there's that. And I'm guessing even if it has some flaws or doesn't work properly, there might be money to be made just in selling off the cards for it or something. So we'll see. Then the Easy Bake Ultimate Oven. This they had taped up pretty well, so I couldn't take a peek in there. And my Goodwills around here have signs all over saying not to open packages, but it is obviously used and retaped. I'll just take it now since I'm right here. I see an Easy Bake Oven, so that's a good sign. I was gonna say maybe the cord's not original because it just seems odd to have a white cord on a black device, but pretty dusty in there. This I'll probably just turn on and see if it heats up and what it does. If this doesn't work, then even if there's just like a toaster oven rack in there or other little utensils and stuff, I can probably sell those off. It was $4.99, but that was their tag of the day, so I got it for $2.50. And if it's something I do list and it sits a couple months and gets put on sale and does not sell, it's something that I can take home and let my 7-year-old enjoy. So, alright, the rest of this. This is just a keychain, really cool, original by Sheriff or Sharif. I have a purse from this brand currently listed for sale, getting a lot of attention, and this won't go for very high. I did spend $3 for it, but it should flip pretty fast for maybe $15 to $20, brand new in the package. So, and then there are these 3 Wits and Wagers games, all different versions. Party, family, and for everyone. This one was $1.99 and this one was $1.99. This one they had marked for $4, which is what they tend to sell most of their games for there. But all of them seemed to be getting about $20, and I will have to check them out, see what's supposed to be included and what's there. And then my thought was, for a whopping $8 investment, even if I bunched them all together and sold all 3 of them together for $40, still pretty decent profit on my part and a lot quicker to list. So then we have some curlers. This is a Sunbeam curler console, and this is a Conair Iron Shine. Both of them appeared to be complete. Obviously, I don't know their functionality. I will test them out and at least make sure they heat up and turn on. But the last Conair vintage curler set that I sold, I listed on Amazon just last month, and it sold within a day of me listing it. And I've sold 2 other similar items in the last year that went really fast, so I do tend to grab them when I see them. $6 is about the max that I would probably pay for something like this. They do sell for about $20 to $25, so there's still room to make profit, but I wouldn't go much over that. Then we have these doorknobs, brand new in their package. $3.99 is what Goodwill charged. Gainsborough is the brand, made in Australia, and they're just really nice, really heavy doorknobs. And I did look while I was in the store just to make sure, in that brand I could probably get $25 for those. So okay, then the last of it, book that's going for about $10 on Amazon, but I always try to get at least one decent, and it had really good rankings, so I try to get one decent flippable book each trip, if nothing bigger jumps out. This one I tried to scan on Amazon and it did not come up, and it does not have a UPC, so I will have to look it up It does have an ISBN, so I'll have to look into it a little more, but it did not scan. But just the subject matter alone makes it typically a good sell, something like that. If nothing else, I paid $1.99 for it, and I might read it and learn something and then redonate it. This is a box set, would be the only reason I would buy these, because they are just from Scholastic Book Fair, which means they're pretty cheap to begin with. But these are books that my 7-year-old would love to read, so I will let her read them, and then I can sell the box set for about $10. But it'll give her a few books to read before I sell them. And then this is CD, DVD labels. The box is pretty beat up. I might check to see if it's, I don't think it feels thick and heavy as if it's in there, but it's pretty beat up. I think it's still sealed. Oh no, it's got tape on it. So I don't know if it was opened and maybe a couple sheets have been taken out. I'll have to investigate a little. But these will sell for $20 to $25. It's about what people will pay in the store for them. So if I can give them a little discount, sell mine for $20 when they'd be paying $30 in their store, then I still make a good profit on that $2.99 purchase. So that's it. That's everything that I got in my super fast 20-minute or less trip into Goodwill. I would have loved to spend a little more time searching through the clothes and shoes, but I just really wanted to make sure I found at least a couple decent profit items and had some fun doing it. So hope you enjoyed seeing what I got, and if you have any information on any of these items that I don't know anything about, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. Bye everybody.